He hit it.
And it looks like the patrol car went over it, too.
At least. I think the patrol. Did he? You'll have to replay that.
Looked like it.
I think the patrol car might have gone around it, but you can see now clearly that front right wheel heavily.
Wow, that didn't take long.
Didn't take long at all. Didn't take long at all, and now it looks like he's about to be running on empty, at least on that front right and the right rear.
Wow.
And the right rear. Both the right tires are now running low on air, and they will be flat here in a second. We'll get around the driver's side if it's possible, and we'll try and get a better picture of what's going on that side of the vehicle. Not one, but two separate spike strip attempts on the freeway. Colleen and Ellen, something I have not seen in some time, but it appears to have been successful in this case, and I think that's going to start to wrap up the pursuit here in the coming minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I think this vehicle is now on borrowed time as those tires begin to run flat.
Yeah, and Bruce, I could imagine that this certainly changes the color of this pursuit. I'm no longer going to be maneuvering at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, definitely. His speeds will decrease, as Chris said, with the spike strip being deployed. They may have gotten a CHP vehicle also. That's just the nature of the pursuit. I know this is a Passat, and they're front-wheel drive vehicles, but as those tires deflate very quickly, they're going to be... Okay, Bruce, we have to interrupt you. Bruce, we have to interrupt you for just one moment. It's at 4 o'clock in just 4 seconds.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking news right now at 4, the CHP chasing a reckless driver on the 5 freeway, speeds reaching over 100 miles an hour. Thanks for joining us, and David Ono.
And I'm Ellen Labo. You're watching Eyewitness News at 4 live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. Let's get right to Chris Christie. He's live over the scene in Air 7 HD. Chris?
Guys, the pursuit continuing up the grapevine. A Volkswagen Passat, not sure if it's stolen or what other crimes have been committed here, but a dangerous driver behind the wheel nonetheless, leading CHP on a triple-digit speed pursuit through the San Fernando Valley, through the Santa Clarita Valley, and up the 5 freeway, where just moments ago, not one but 2 spike strip attempts were made. The second one appears to have been successful, knocking out the right 2 tires. You're looking at the left 2 tires on the driver's side, which appear to be intact, but the right tires, both the front and the rear, have run out of air. He is pretty much running on flats on the right side. That's going to slow things down considerably as he continues up the 5 freeway at 50 to 60 miles per hour, continue going uphill with at least 4 CHP units right behind him. In fact, he's made the decision for the first time in this pursuit to get off the freeway. He ran over something, or maybe the tire came apart there, but you saw some debris flying off the vehicle, and now he's getting off at Smoky Bear Road here on the 5 freeway.
We have a replay now of that spike strip. Oh, a big piece of tire just came. Look at that. The whole tread's coming off.
It sure did.
He's going to have a...
Oh, snap.
There's the pit, spinning the vehicle out of control.
No, not under the bridge. We can't see under the bridge.
Freeway, and those CHP units have come out the other side. The vehicle has now come to a standstill on the underneath the freeway. Looks like those officers are getting ready for a confrontation here. He may have gone for a run. He may have gotten out of the...
Oh, he's going to run.
Pursuit. This is going to be a pursuit on the freeway. He's climbing up the embankment. He's trying to get on the freeway, guys. Northbound side of the 5 freeway. Some trucks coming up there, and now he's in traffic. Northbound side of the 5 freeway. The foot chase is going to stop there because those officers will not chase him across the freeway over the divider. More oncoming traffic here, and this is so dangerous as he comes out the other side. They will be there to meet him on the other side, but they could look at that. The K9 unit starting to cross the freeway, turning around there. They will get units on the other side of the freeway within seconds here.
He's like, maybe I don't really want to run like this, holding
Certainly
my
the
pants
vehicle
up.
gave up on him. You saw the tires.
A lot of work to do that, you know.
Flying off the vehicle, and then that successful pit maneuver underneath the freeway. He immediately jumped out of the vehicle.
Go back and turn himself in after all that work.
The northbound and southbound lanes of the freeway, and he is now trying to hitchhike his way out of this situation.
Wow. I was wondering what he was doing because the CHP is just on the other side.
And we don't know
why he he's trying to hail a car.
Why he was doing that, or if it's a stolen car or anything.
Staying on the freeway, which we have seen some horrible things happen on the freeway in the past. You cannot underestimate the speed of these cars. But he's now in the middle,
But if you're gonna
Maybe
steal a car,
that's-
at least put on a
okay, so
damn
he's
belt.
doubling
Going back
back.
over the
Doubling
divider
back.
again, back on the
Uh-oh.
northbound side.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh.
Look at this,
No.
trying to carjack a
Oh,
vehicle.
boy.
Now he's trying to
Oh.
carjack
Ooh.
other
That
cars
would be me
on
right
the
there.
freeway. They're going to have to get more aggressive here if he continues this kind of behavior. But now he is trying to
Oh.
carjack these cars on the freeway.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness. And they're at a standstill, which is not
Ooh.
helping matters.
He's just looking for an unlocked door. He's looking for any unlocked door to try and get out of the situation. But they are going to close in on him here pretty soon. I can't imagine
Yeah,
that
he's
they're
not
that
very
far
good
back.
at this.
I don't want to lose him here. We're going to stay pretty tight. But I'm trying to look to see where it looks like he's trying to go down the embankment off the freeway.
Okay,
Now
under the
going down
pass.
below, and they should be able to meet him. He's going back where
There's
the
his
vehicle is,
car.
and there should be officers down there. I don't see them, but you would imagine that there are
He's
more
one with his
officers
back.
underneath the freeway.
One patrol
And
car
there's
there.
one of them.
Okay, we got someone behind him and then someone down on the ground, too.
He might be hiding under the freeway up the embankment. There's those nooks and crannies up there as opposed to running down on the street. But there is a unit moving pretty quickly. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's
They got him.
surrendering.
There he is.
Yep.
Up in the air. Right, David, there were so many hiding spots under these overpasses to hide out, but it looks like he's come out the west side of the 5 freeway. He's now being confronted with a taser with his hands in the air. He's on his knees, not exactly complying, but here he goes, now about to be proned out
Oh,
on the roadway down below, underneath the 5 freeway, still resisting. Four officers on top of him.
look at that
And it
dog.
looks
I have a
like
German Shepherd.
He is going to be subdued
That dog
here
is
as
like,
that
"Let me get
canine
ya."
unit is barking very loudly and very aggressively. You can see this has now come to an end, and thankfully, nobody hurt after what could have turned into a very dangerous situation. Somebody so desperate that they were even trying to carjack innocent motorists on a Wednesday afternoon here. Fortunately, couldn't find an unlocked door. He gave up on that, and now this foot chase has come to an end.
Wow, that's came to
Thank goodness.
a dynamic.
It
end
certainly was.
at that. Very good work by CHP officers and everybody else. Interesting spike strip. We'll talk about that. I guess we could debrief on that a little bit later on, but we have a lot of news to get to. But Chris, thank you for covering this for us. And we're going to move on to other news now. 2 former Whittier police detectives have
Dang it. We got in on the tail end of that, you guys. That was happening while the Letitia Stout trial was still going. And I was trying to watch both. And all I could think of is that like the judge and the attorneys running away from the court? All right. You guys have a great night. If there's another car chase, I will be back, though. It's been a long day. Y'all have been wonderful. Have a great evening. I will see you Friday, if not before. Bye.